No one is coming to save you. Stop waiting for rescue. Take control or stay stuck forever. Brain scans show people who blame others have less decision-making activity. When you take responsibility, your brain literally rewires for action. Every minute you spend waiting for someone to fix your problems is a minute you could have spent fixing them yourself. Your parents won't save you from student debt. Your boss won't save you from a dead-end job. The hero of your story is you. Discipline beats motivation. Motivation is temporary. Discipline builds permanent strength. Scientists found that each time you do something you don't want to do, you grow the brain muscle for self-control. Motivation relies on dopamine, which crashes quickly. Discipline strengthens your prefrontal cortex through repeated use. Studies show disciplined people have thicker prefrontal cortexes, making future discipline easier. The person who goes to the gym when they don't feel like it always wins. Most people quit early. 92% of people give up on goals within 3 months. Just staying consistent beats almost everyone. Your brain builds faster pathways through repetition. Your brain's myelin sheaths only thicken through consistent repetition. Each time you practice, you're building faster neural highways your competition doesn't have. Most people jump from strategy to strategy. You staying consistent for 1 year puts you in the top 8% automatically. Your environment beats willpower. Stop fighting your surroundings. Design them to make good choices. Research proves willpower runs out like a phone battery, but environmental cues trigger behaviors without using any willpower. We make over 200 food decisions daily, most unconsciously. When healthy options are visible, we choose them 70% more often. Want to read more? Put books everywhere and hide your phone. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. Emotions are data, not directions. Feel your feelings, but don't let them drive your decisions. Brain studies show that labeling your emotions literally calms your emotional center and activates logical thinking. When you label what you're feeling, brain activity shifts from the reactive amygdala to the analytical prefrontal cortex. Fear might signal caution, but it shouldn't stop action. Think of emotions as your dashboard. They tell you what's happening, but you decide where to steer. Your network is your net worth. One conversation can shortcut years of work. Harvard research found 70% of jobs come through acquaintances, not close friends. Your close network operates in the same information bubble you do. Weak ties connect you to different clusters of knowledge and opportunity. The average person knows about 600 people. Each of those people knows 600 others. That's 360,000 potential connections through 1 degree of separation. Attention is the new currency. In a distracted world, focus is a superpower. Human attention span dropped from 12 seconds to 8 seconds. Your brain can only process about 126 bits of information per second, yet you're bombarded with 11 million bits. Those who master attention don't just succeed, they dominate. Studies show people who maintain extended focus have higher IQs, better memory, and increased creativity. Looks, status, and presentation matter. People judge you in 0.1 second. Use it or lose to it. Princeton research shows we form impressions in 100 milliseconds, faster than conscious thought. These split-second judgments predict hiring decisions and social status with scary accuracy. The halo effect means one positive trait like appearance influences perception of all other traits. You don't have to be naturally attractive, but you do need to present well. Reputation takes years to build, seconds to ruin. Guard it like treasure. Bad news gets remembered 5 to 7 times stronger than good news. That's how your brain evolved for survival. Your reputation operates like compound interest in social systems. Each positive interaction builds trust. But negative events have disproportionate impact because of negativity bias. Today, reputation travels at light speed and never truly disappears. Nobody cares about your excuses. Results are the only language that matters. Brain research shows making excuses activates the same patterns as lying to yourself. When people make excuses, their brains develop fixed mindset. They believe abilities are static. This creates learned helplessness where your brain stops looking for solutions. The market doesn't care about your constraints. It only cares about what you deliver. Money buys time and options. Financial stress literally makes you dumber. Studies show money worries reduce your IQ by 13 points, like losing a full night's sleep. When you're worried about rent, your brain has less processing power for creative problem solving. Wealthy people aren't happier because of possessions. They're happier because they have agency, the power to make choices based on preference rather than necessity. You can't master everything. Specialists get paid more than generalists. Brain plasticity research shows deep practice in one area literally reshapes your brain structure. It takes 7 years to become world-class at anything. Concert pianists have enlarged motor cortex regions for finger movements. The riches are in the niches because deep expertise creates exponential value. Choose your lane and dominate it completely. Hard work is overrated if it's misdirected. 1 hour of smart work beats 10 hours of busy work. The 80-20 rule: 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. Most people work on the easy 80% that produces nothing. Multitasking doesn't exist. You're rapidly switching between tasks, creating stress, and reducing efficiency by 40%. 1 hour spent identifying the right problem can save months of solving the wrong one. People follow confidence, not competence. Confidence opens doors, competence keeps them open. Research show overconfident people achieve higher status even when they're less skilled. Confidence triggers unconscious social responses. People assume confidence indicates competence. Brain imaging shows confident postures increase testosterone and decrease cortisol. The confidence-competence loop. Confidence gets you opportunities. Opportunities build competence. Most people don't read or learn deeply. The average person reads less than 1 book per year. Constant connectivity rewires the brain for shallow processing. We become good at skimming but lose ability for sustained, deep thinking. Reading books creates unique neural pathways that screen reading doesn't develop. Successful people read 50+ books per year, while average people read less than 1. Your health is your real wealth. Energy multiplies everything else you do. Harvard's 80-year study found health habits in your 30s predict life satisfaction better than money or career. Exercise increases BDNF, literally growing new brain cells. Sleep research shows even minor sleep deprivation reduces cognitive performance by 40%. Your body is the hardware that runs all your software. Saying no more often accelerates success. Every yes to something unimportant is a no to something that matters. Your brain can only handle 7 to 9 options before decision fatigue kicks in. Warren Buffett's rule: if you could only make 20 decisions in life, you'd choose carefully. Excellence requires elimination. Your success isn't measured by what you achieve. It's measured by what you refuse to pursue. Status games run the world. Hierarchies form in every human group within hours. Status hierarchies emerge in every human group within hours. It's evolutionary psychology, not learned behavior. Higher status people have less stress and better health. Social proof influences behavior more than rational arguments. Understanding status isn't about manipulation. It's about recognizing invisible forces that shape every interaction. People are selfish. This isn't cynical. It's biology. Organisms that prioritize their own survival reproduced more successfully. Self-interest isn't a character flaw. It's a survival feature. The most effective influence happens when helping you serves the other person's interests too. When you make your success beneficial to others, you're creating win-win scenarios human psychology is designed to embrace. Failure is feedback. The faster you fail, the faster you learn. Brain scans show people who view failure as information learned faster than people who view it as identity. Growth mindset individuals show increased activity in learning regions when they encounter failure. Fixed mindset people show activity in threat detection areas, shutting down learning. Failure is data, not verdict. The market doesn't reward effort. It rewards value. The IKEA effect makes you overvalue your own effort, but markets only pay for solutions to problems. Things are worth what people will pay, not what they cost to produce. Your brain's effort-reward system evolved for physical survival tasks, not modern knowledge work. Markets pay for outcomes that solve problems, regardless of how much work those solutions require. Most advice is projection. People give advice based on their own fears and limitations. The curse of knowledge. Once we know something, we can't imagine not knowing it. This makes us overconfident in advice giving. Advice givers focus on information most available in their memory and assume their situation applies universally. Collect advice like data points, not commands. Advice quality depends on similarity between situations and actual track record. Leverage technology or get left behind. AI and automation are force multipliers. Technology doesn't replace humans. It replaces humans who don't use technology. People who embrace technological leverage develop technological self-efficacy, confidence in their ability to learn new tools. Learning new technologies rewires neural pathways, increasing cognitive flexibility. This creates compounding advantage as technology accelerates. Your thoughts shape your reality. Negative thinking strengthens pessimistic brain pathways. Repeated thought patterns literally sculpt brain structure. Negative thinking strengthens neural pathways associated with threat detection and pessimism. Positive thinking activates the brain's approach system rather than avoidance system, increasing creativity and risk-taking ability. Optimists outperform pessimists because their thinking patterns prime action over paralysis. Time is the only non-renewable resource. Money can be made back. Time can't. The marshmallow experiment showed that delayed gratification ability at age 4 predicted SAT scores, health, and income decades later. Your brain overvalues immediate rewards and undervalues future benefits. This served us when life expectancy was 30 years, but backfires when decisions compound over decades. Time management isn't about efficiency. It's about choosing which activities deserve to exist at all.